Imagid. It says I'm live. What on earth? What? Stu would say. Happy Halloween, everybody. In the internets. Thank you, Foam, for telling me I'm live. I appreciate you. Yeah, I hope everyone is doing well on this fine Halloweenian evening. As we have some interest. Well, I mean, up to you guys. Interesting art creation fun in the theme of Halloween. My sort of vague aim of this is to create some fun art, which you can show Stuart on Different Live. Some crossovers with other franchises. And as you'll see in a minute, I have taken the idea of actually giving ChatGPT, especially, a still frame from a show, and then saying make it more of a horror movie. Now, interprets that is the interesting thing, right? So that intrigues me. So if you said, I mean, it's somewhat a problem with people, some, so like, as in like famous people, but if you say, you know, Enterprise D Bridge or whatever, like, you know, like stuff like that, I think it would be pretty straightforward to say, make it Halloweeny, and then see if you can kind of guess what it is and how it's done, with a bit more interaction if you really want. Just that fun open brief. Oh, I say that, and it's done a shot of Captain Kirk just fine. I don't know. It varies. But yeah, as ever, the creativity is up to you guys. And for this, as we've been saying, PayPal is a great way as well, with a classic 241. Yeah, now obviously it's just me, so there might be some silences as I'm trying to do some stuff, because I don't know if I can necessarily vamp quite as hard as normal. But hello, Andre. Hello. Greetings. So put in your ideas and we'll discuss. We want you in the chat. I want you in the chat to discuss. Okay. So yeah, we've got one on the I'm trying to find words here. One on the paper. There you go. That I have to do. And I got a GPT one. Okay. You create a custom image of the team. But menu from okay. Do this in the order. That's not strong if you need. All right. So yeah, PayPal or Super Chat, your options. Dennis V. No, I'm not. I ran out of time. Horribly ran out of time today, so there's no time to change. Not to say that I won't be persuaded to change by PayPal or Super Chat, but no, I absolutely freaking ran out of time today before I jump on this live. Because as you guys know, this is currently a 1 hour earlier live. For anyone in the important countries, I mean the UK and Europe and such. So this is it's an hour earlier than every other part of the year. So the actual time to do the real world things that have to be done is a lot more challenging this part of the year. And so I just didn't have the extra hour to finish what I was doing, eat dinner, dress up, blah blah blah. But you know, I'm open to a classic Drunkyards change. But then it'll be, I have to play some sort of stock video of us, because obviously I won't be here. And no one to vamp. But that's okay. So yeah, we're using ChatGPT and the Google Gemini, which are very different in how they work. to try and make some fun custom art. And like I say, I found a really good way of doing it was picking a moment from a Trek and saying make it more Halloween. Of course, you could modify that. Oh, that's why it's not in widescreen. You could say make Alan Moraine a zombie film. You know, that'd be pretty fun. Stuff like that. And the more direct we can add visuals, rather than being abstract, the more likely it's just something fun. So if you just said, for example, you know, Captain Kirk fights a giant pumpkin, it might not know it enough to, you know, to bring that in a meaningful way. So therefore, you know, be specific is good. Let me throw in two I did using the modifier screen cap technique. And I told to keep very similar, so it's really interesting like how close or not close. Although it does love darkening these things, doesn't it? Alright. Let's make these a bit brighter. You'll never guess what I did here. You'll never guess. I mean, you should be able to guess, shouldn't you? Ooh. R.I.P. Goodness. It became a tomb. Alright, so we've got Olivia. The greatest battle of all time in history. We'll never forget. Borg Troll versus Moopsie. Okay. Making that a horror film. Okay. And classics looks pretty good. Can you make me a horror image of a Borg assimilated tribble? Let's see. See from it's a horror image. So yeah, what do you think of the two I've pre-created? That's kind of what shots do I have in the what pictures do I have available just to utilize? And I built the Iconian, no, Preserver Obelisk yonks ago, and it's quite a fun image. Okay, got Olivia's going, got classics done. Great. And the second one, okay. So again, and as we said, this is 2 for 1 on the PayPal, guys. So if you have an idea or two ideas, or even just tell the audience they can pick, that is your place to do it. And then classic frills is new image style of John Luke Picard. But TV show. Terrible season set in the past, and it was bad. So have him be aware, and also. Okay, cool. So yeah, what do you think of these two images? Right, we got Subject Halloween, yes. Borg Halloween, Badezoid Halloween, Captain Foley is doing important Halloween stuff. Halloween TS Bridge, Kirk Fu. Yeah, 7376, $5 for me to AI something, or $2.50 on the PayPal / you get 2 for 1. This is user supported. Yeah, Charles, I love that. People want to put in their ideas. That is the idea. So what do you think of these two? Okay, let's actually have a look at all these things processed. So we've got. So this is remember me, Beverly on the bridge. I really like how they've done her jacket and the flow of it, and they've added. They're putting lanterns everywhere. I get that. I mean, it's a pretty darn good recreation of the horseshoe. Well, that stuff's pretty darn solid. They've made the back bit cobwebby, but the top bit doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's kind of cool. Oh, they put a jack-o'-lantern in the left Alcar's panel thing. That's pretty fun. mean, that's a really good recreation. That'd be a fun book cover. I didn't even clarify to what style. And on the right, you've got from... I do not remember the name of this from TOS, but TOS 1, they find the obelisk. It's now a grave site. Pretty damn dramatic. Through the image was a lovely blue sky. Ooh, that is really wet. Wow, okay. That condensation has really condensated. Hold on. How did I get so... just... not even wet, just... Why was that so... I mean, I put in the freezer, fine, I get that, but why was the bottom so, like... Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Well, so which one's better, A or B? A or B? I like them both for different reasons. I really do. Yeah! Trekyards! That's not me! Yes. Yes, you're... I mean, yes, Stuart, whatever you want. But yeah, I rather like both of them. So we've got Olivia's, which it probably is generated by now. Let's have... Oh, creepy. Oh, damn. I like that. Okay, we've got Olivia's suggestion. I don't know why it's gone, like, really grey art style. I don't know, but that's okay. Okay, I want to stay on that tab. So we've got... Oh my god. Wow, that is a horrific Borg tribble. Some bleep. Okay. Yeah, no, that's... I mean, it was a tribble. It's hair, right? That is absolutely a tribble. Really horrible teeth. And Moopsy being pretty chill. Lovely recreated the previous image. That's great. I mean, they're sort of, you know, versusing in the abstract. No, that's great. Ooh, oh dear. I like it. I like it. Oh, and that's me, isn't it? Okay, that's my one. So yeah, guys, super chat your... I didn't put on as a thing, did I? Need to tag that. Need to pin it. It's a question. How do I pin it? There we go. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, pretty great. Pretty great. More specific. This is true. All right. So the first one, though, for classic for real, was on the PayPal, which means 2 for 1. And it is the classic paradox. Classic real paradox. And it is pretty cool. The direct ask was for Foley and Commander Cocking. I'll suck in a holodeck with Badgie, but Badgie keeps calling himself classic for real. Right, so I asked it for low deck style to be kind of consistent. Is it a holodeck? I mean, I don't know. No. I mean, it's okay. Has it even understood me and Stuart conceptually? I don't think so. I mean, I guess it's one older guy, one younger guy, but that would be Captain Commander, right? So you don't need to know that from that. Fine. It doesn't know who Badgie is, clearly. But, I mean, it's quite a... Intimidation is the wrong word. It's quite a dramatic sort of yeah, it's sort of like what is a gremlin? Okay, but I think we could say it's a holodeck success, right? It's got the structure. It's got the structure, just not in the yellow. Classic Feel 64, Classic Feel 64. I don't know. I'm with Trekyards. Weird. It's funny. It's trying to give us something meaningful, but what the hell is it pulling from, right? Like, what does it mean? What do you think, Classic? Because it is not bad. It's confusing and odd. But does that not summarize you sometimes? And why am I in red? I don't know. Oh, Sasaguru would love that. That's a great idea. Let me just add that into the program. I'm just finding the erosion. Let's see. Let's do, but it won't get the armor if I don't do armor. Okay, that's got some armor. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. Gemini, right, there you go. Erosion, okay. So I'll also do a movie poster. Oops. This is why I like adding actual images to the logic, because then it helps. But his second one for that 2-for-1 was Jean-Luc Picard realizing he's stuck in Picard Season 2. Definitely a scary proposition. So I asked for 2 for this because I was intrigued. He gave me 1 in a lower decks style, and then 1 in a more photoreal style. Now, clearly he does not know what the hell Picard Season 2 is. Because I don't think anything from that. I mean, maybe Borg Queen it kind of understood, but that's, you know. So I asked it to Captain Jean-Luc Picard realizing he's stuck in Picard Season 2 TV show. It's a terrible season set in the past and it was bad. Have him be aware and comment. Okay. I mean, on the right, he's got pips on his arms. I get the saying go in the past, they've kind of given it the haunted house vibe. And it defends that it is kind of the live action version of the cartoon. So actually, well done for it there. Although Picard grew hair for the right hand one. I don't know if that's a great success or not. Yeah, I don't know if it's Chateau Picard. Ooh, Charles Taylor, that's a great idea. Yeah, submit it and I'll do it. That sounds like a fun idea. Yeah. That's pretty weird. That's pretty weird. Oh, it's a real thing. Oh, okay. Huh. Okay. I mean, hey, you guys are the boss with this. Okay. Okay, so we want a picture of the crew of Deep Space Nine. It's a very odd one. Interesting, though. I do like an interesting one. Let's go back to ChatGPT for this, because it's, I think, has a broader knowledge base. Can you create a new image of these, of It's cast, placed, recognizably, then writing in World War II at Elmo. Be it photoreal and a slight vibe in the action sense. Alright. Weird. That's the two. One for classic I did as double. This one. This is because I put in some reference. He's from Sussy Guru. Yeah. Predator versus Herogen. Okay, it did get. Oh, it did get it, right? Fair. Great Predator. A lot of reference on Predator. Absolutely. I get the fact that... So I put in this as reference, and it understood, but it did not copy. Scottish Nightmare. Yes, this entire week is the as the clocks change, so we are 1 hour earlier for everyone else at the pond, and the same for everyone else. But luckily this weekend it'll swap back, so I don't have to worry about that too much, which is great. Yeah, I don't think of this one then, guys, because he's close, right? But the eye's obviously confusing. I mean, I love the fact that it's got this new arm at the back of the neck. That kind of looks great. Makes me feel more like a bruiser versus a Herogen with a very long neck. Taller than a Predator. Bold choice. I mean, great Predator. And actually, it's kind of a Star Trek phaser rifle, kind of. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Is that working? Oh, yes. Yeah, okay. And then we've got put a picture of the horizon until... Ooh, okay. That's a fun idea. USS Horizon. It's my bad boy. And as ever, guys, this is up to you what we guys do. You can just say user submitted or make a screen cap something, whatever you want. Just takes a minute to convert. Okay. Can you turn this spaceship into a new picture? Specifically, we want it to become a space alien life form. Clearly organic, yet clearly still based on this design recognizably. We want to make it somewhat scary and menacing, but again, keeping it clearly it's based on this shit. Okay. Weird. So what do you think? What do you think, Saucy? Does that fit the bill? Are you sold? I'd watch the hell out of that movie. Ooh. Ooh. Dennis, that's a great idea. Love it. I love it. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, God, I was meant to be... Oh, I was meant to be ready at the same time. Darn it, I wasted 30 minutes. Oh, okay. I'm trying to multitask a couple of things here, guys, so that I can get as much done as possible. That is pretty... Okay, shot 15. Let's go back to that for a second. Shot 15. Okay, so what do you think? Predator versus Herogen. I think that's pretty great. And it's just quite a good poster by itself. Alright, now we've got the Deep Space Nine crew. But I'll read that thing in a second. Interesting. Alright, so prompt was, or prompt request was, something about the Alan Well, okay, the DS9 crew in the holodeck recreating the World War II Battle of El Alamarine. Didn't know that was a thing. Pretty interesting the fact that it is. So here we go. Here is L. Alamarine with the Deep Space Nine cast. Now, of course it said, can't do people, real people. I said, fine, just be inspired by. Now, this goes great. Worf is there. Quark is okay. I think the one on the right's meant to be Jake. And I would not say the two look like themselves enough. I mean, I know the top's going to be Odo. I mean, I don't actually know, as in... It's not done a very good job. It's done okay, but not a very good job. But, I mean, hey, definitely World War something or other. The front rifle's pretty damn consistent. So, all credit to them. What do you guys think? Which one's better out of these two, would you say? World War, El Alamarine, or Predator meets Erogen? Both pretty great. I would say both pretty great. Okay, click render. Get that rendering. Okay. Super. There we go. Alright. Oh! How can I notice the thing? It's considered one of the greatest victories in the entire history of the British Army. I mean, they don't teach you random, amazing history, army stuff in school. That is not the right settings. Yeah, they teach you, these are the Roman... Oh, that's fine. These are the Romans, these are the Saxons, and a general knowledge about them. And then we learn 1066 a bit, but that was, what, 20 years ago? So, not like it's going to stay in my brain very much. Yeah, I mean, yeah, random, as a random, like, just World War One was very not taught. If that was what I noted too, didn't you? And Dunkirk's the only one in World War Two learned about, and yeah, yeah. I mean, the syllabus is very, very narrow. I will say, very, very narrow. All right, Dennis. Let's see what genius you have created. As we said, guys, PayPal 241. So if you want to get 2 fun ideas or one for the chat, you are welcome to. Okay, it's not quite what I asked, but okay. Okay. The attached image is Deep Space Nine. Now I made an image of Deep. Well, actually, it's Deep Space Nine. That's a classic image. That's a very classic image. All right, I like it. So which is better, the Predator or the World War? Both pretty dramatic. I think Predator still wins though. All right, next we have Olivia, who asked me to put the USS Horizon, and turn to a space monster, which is great. Now, I wouldn't say it did that per se, because I do not think asking it to keep specifically the same art design, it did that at all. But for a randomly invented thing, what do you guys think? Because it's pretty cool. It is still pretty cool. What do you guys think? Okay, explicitly told it to keep the art design the same. And it did not. Still going. Okay. Alright, let's have a look. Dan's never seen the Alien or Predator franchise. Dan, how is that physically possible? How is that physically possible? Those are beyond iconics. I assume you've just gone out of your way, you've actively not watched them, like you've chosen to never see them, because, you know, how can you not have seen Alien, Predator, Die Hards? You know, that they're insanely common and baseline modern. Wow. Crazy. Okay, what do I think of this then? So, it's got... Let's go over to see it more closely. I am here, don't I? So it's trying to keep them as cells, but failed miserably. And it's... I do like the tendril things, but that's not really pulling much from. I like the deflector being the mouth. That's kind of a nice... And the mouth looks great with the lower horns and the top teeth horns and all the eyes. There's a kind of ship integration. I mean, in fairness, that is cool armor. As if you've got these wings in there. And it answers the reflection of the purple knocked basards onto the wings, which is pretty great. I think it's a good design for a creature. I think it's... I would change the not nacelle engine thing. Those are a bit out of whack, but you could totally make it a real thing without too much effort. Yeah, a lot of eyes. Hey, Raj. A lot. Right, what do you got? Oh, yes, a new one is the... Alright, next one is... Ooh, okay. I think that's rather good, though. Alright, next is... Dennis's, and that is the last submitted one. So if you guys want to put Super Chat or PayPal in, now's your chance for your ideas to go through and celebrate this Halloween together. All right. So his prompt was nice and direct. Could we have a giant spider with its web surrounded Deep Space Nine and some Federation ships tangled in the web? That could be good. Yeah. I put an image of DS9, copied it well. That spider is terrifying in terms of scale. And Federation ships around it that are just blobs of weirdness, but that's okay. That is an upsetting image if you like DS9, right? It's cool. I like it. I like it. Let's choose some other screen caps while you guys work out your ideas. What screen caps do I even have? Oh, I just did Enterprise a bit. And we did live recently with Wesley. That's already kind of scary. Oh, that's a weird one. Let's say fun. Do not use Jackal. Okay, I've got ChatGPT to the next one. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, the spider. What do you think, Dennis? Does that work for you? Are you sold? I rather like it. Another one I did earlier. Is the first time we see the protostar. I was wondering what would it do for that. Let's recreate it really well. It's kept rock pretty good. Maybe, I mean, yeah, there's a really good recreation of it. Although it's put them now outside, which is actually kind of fun. I like the bats. And I'm pretty sure the crystals were glowing in the original version. Yeah. I like it. So that's the first time we see the ProStar. Oh, let's do this. Let's do this as well. Transporter. Olivia Julius says, tell ChatGPT, tell us more about the Horizon monster. Ooh, I love that. That's a great idea. Let's assume this creature fits well into the Star Trek universe. Specifically, just after Star Trek Nemesis. Create a full breakdown of the creature as shown. Use as much logic as possible. And Trek Project 2. Name the creature also. Love that. That's a great idea. Alright. What is it going to say? What is it going to say? Oh. Oh, damn. Okay. That's creepy. Which is kind of the point. Okay, so I just did... in a previous live, you asked us to rate Lal. And so I utilize a shot of when Lal is on the holodeck being an Andorian. And I said make it Halloweeny. Oof. That is an eerie image. And you wonder how much is actually registered what's going on. Here's the original. Well, it's kept the... Okay, what's it actually done? Let's see. So it's kept the Andorian antenna. Cool. Change the... I mean, the look is more horrific, which is good. And the face is definitely not fun. Let's move Troy. Data's now got webs. It's got the holodeck though, actually rather good. And it's even kept the distortion of the holodeck through the glass of the of whatever the thing they're using. I mean, it's far creepier with this sort of weirdly proportioned alien guy. That is yeah. That's how I feel about that. Weird. Should probably share this as well, shouldn't I? Been an hour in. I'm gonna do that right now. Let's share this live. Okay. Yeah, definitely creepy. Definitely creepy.
Pre-loved, verified.
Nope. But yeah, sponsor, put your ideas in. $5 on the super chat and 2 for 1 on the PayPal. Get that up there. And whatever idea you have. And I do recommend doing things like screen caps, turning them into something else, as here, because it's a very successful version. 5, 1, creation. Right now. The other platform. Not that anyone's going to see it, but that's okay. Somebody might. That's quite a cool thumbnail. Alright. Alright. Okay, so Olivia's. It's weird ChatGPT what it doesn't allow. Very bizarre. Alright. Brett Dean, hello. Hello, hello. Thanks so much. Pennywise, or Scary Clown with Demon Eyes, yeah. Estimated by the Borg in the alcove next to Locutus. Ooh, that is not a nice image, which means it's a nice image. And I'm going to help it along with that by finding a screen cap of Locutus from First Contact. It has actual visual reference, otherwise I will not know so much. So is he fully Borg? Yeah, he's fully Borg in that briefly. Okay, let's do. It's not quite what you meant, but it's a really nice clear shot because that's distorted otherwise, and we don't really want that. Okay, we'll do that. Oh, Charles Taylor. You've got a Guardian Angel. Where are you, Charles? Ah, yes, 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 yes. Great idea. Great idea. Borg is similar to Xenomorph. Okay, let's get those going. Xenomorph. That's not how you spell Xenomorph. Like, who genuinely could spell Xenomorph off the bat, right? Really, you know, is anybody really that good? Okay, let's do. That's a good picture as well. Let's do that one. Okay, right, back to Gemini. Which we finished, so we can set that going straight away. And then we'll read Olivia's prompt about the bug creature. Can you make a new image based on this bug? Have creature be assimilated by the Borg? Make it assimilated. Not possible. Okay, cool. All right, back to the alien creature, which is a. I also have to make a name as well, so we can learn all about this now. Okay, that one did work for you. And then the Locutus idea was I can put on the other one. Oh, that is the wrong folder. Okay, so that one was. Okay, Brett's great idea. Intent. All right, so this thing, according to Gemini, is species designation Organica novaclassis, informally the apex leviathan or voidmaw. Threat level extreme. Origin unconfirmed. Suspected to be from a previously unexplored region of the Delta Quadrant or beyond. Possibly an interdimensional rift or a living nebula. Its striking resemblance to Starfleet designs suggests either a predatory mimicry evolved to hunt technology or a terrifying convergent evolution. Okay. Or even a genetic echo from a forgotten galactic event. First encountered by deep space exploration vessels pushing beyond. Oh, what are we doing? Pushing beyond known for ocean borders in the late 2370s, early 2380s, coinciding with the volatile period following the Romulan Empire's instability. Initial reports were dismissed as sensor ghosts or severe psychological trauma until multiple vessels were lost without trace, leaving only fragmented data. Physiology. It has a, oh goodness, Chinitus exoskeleton. The primary hull of the creature is a dense, multi-layered Chinitus substance, dark purple/black, reminiscent of fused biological armor plates. It's incredibly resilient, capable of shrugging off phaser fire and deflecting torpedoes with minimal energy absorption. It mimics the structural integrity field of a starship. The field itself is a natural analogue to a blade of armor. Its irregular, spiky surfaces help dissipate energy, impacts, and deflect debris. Yeah, I buy that. It's got bioluminescent organs or windows. It does indeed. Scattered across the hull are clusters of small, luminescent organs, some resembling distorted portholes or windows of a starship. Glowing with a cold internal light, the larger primary bridge section features more concentration and intricate clusters. Sure. These act as both sensory arrays and possibly communication organs. Their placement echoes starship windows, potentially as part of the mimicry, or simply optimized for widespread environmental observation. They might also be pressure equalization events with bioluminescent camouflage in certain conditions. All right. Strategic implications. It represents an unprecedented biological threat. Its ability to absorb, and mimic advanced technology, coupled with extreme resilience, makes it a grave danger of deep space exploration and possibly even established Federation worlds. Starfleet must prioritize understanding its biology, tactical weaknesses, and the full extent of its range to prevent a potentially catastrophic expansion into inhabited space. Current protocols are being developed for advanced avoidance and biological containment, rather than direct confrontation. Oh damn! So yes, it is called a Apex Leviathan or Void Maw. Damn. Is what I say to that. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, we've got our Xenomorph and we've got our It. Let's see what the people are saying. Zombie Captain Foley. Okay, I like that. Captain Foley Trekyards. What's the image that comes up for you? Let's do that picture. Now, which one will it let me use? Let's go GPT just because it's more likely to. Can we make a new image of this man? Okay, I like that. That was Olivia 45. And Tuscaroo once again has. Chief O'Brien gets transported to a fancy world. Must defeat the Demon Lord using improvised technology. Fun. I like that. Alright, well the next two, I'll put two in so you guys can enjoy them, are the Xenomorph. Nope. Are the Xenomorph and the Cutest It. And I presented the render of the image and make it clearly inspired by all right, let's make it brighter. Ooh, okay, okay. Okay. Damn. That's generally quite creepy. And Borgified Xenomorph. That's really interesting how not different it is. Hmm. Okay. Okay, let's do Saucy Gurus then. Interesting. What do you guys think of these two then? And who wins? In cool factor. Okay, Chief O'Brien. You want? Let's go with that one. Okay. O'Brien. We can. Right. Please try and make the image for them. Now, why would that not be okay? I even said do it in the guidelines. And also ChatGPT said no to Zombie Stuart as well. So we're double nose, guys. Double nose. Alright. Okay, I think it's doing both now, maybe. Dear God, yeah. Brett Dean, yeah, it is. And he asked for Pennywise, a scary clown demonized, simulated by the Borg in Alcove next to Locutus. Yeah. They're not in the alcove technically, but by inputting a picture of Locutus, we definitely have Locutus. And that is definitely Pennywise assimilated. Is it the exact same head? Yes. As in his Locutus, but that's okay. That's not the end of the world. He's a very advanced version. Just like Locutus. Crazy. Well, let's zoom in a bit on the Xenomorph because it was a really good reference shot, first of all. It was this angle, it's just blown it up. Because it's such a standard, such a design that you know HR Geiger, it's not robot-y, but it's artificial feeling. That is the original. Okay, no, it's changed the angle a little bit. He's out the okay, it's actually done more than I thought. So, okay, let's have a deep dive. So it's actually been a high resolution image, ironically, because there's actually more notable details on the arm. It's got arm joints now, which are new, more like a robot. Obviously, glow's the main thing. Tail looks great. The headpiece definitely a bit more techy, but I mean the pipes are so similar otherwise. And then the green eye's a bit of on the nose. Bit on the nose there, but I mean, hey, it's such a really great re-render and art piece. And did that just shift? Yes, it did. Darn you. I mean, pretty good. I think both get a win from me. All right. So both of these had said no. So we had to work around the guidelines because it doesn't, you know, as understandable, it doesn't want to recreate people. So absolutely fair. So I put in this image of Stuart, and it said no multiple times. So I had to tell it just to kind of do whatever it could. But I mean, the background's basically the same. The jacket's very similar. The gun is not at all. Is that Stuart? And is that the best he's ever looked? That is the question. Can you episode of Trekyards. This okay, I gotta find something with cat spawn now, which I don't know very well. So that was the zombie Stuart. And second of all on that batch, we have got... Now... What? Oh, yeah. So this is one that said no to O'Brien. There are probably ways of finessing it slightly more than I have time. So the original argument asked was Chief O'Brien gets transported to a fantasy world, must defeat the demon lordies in price technology. I mean, it is that, right? Except the face and the uniform. Demon Lord's pretty cool. The Demon Lord is pretty cool. Okay, so Catspore, which is a ha. Find an image from it. With a cat. Does Kirk ever hold the cat is the question. Is the unmissable question. Don't know. Doesn't look like it. I'll just take from the cat scene then. Okay, not particularly useful, but it's a very abstract request. We want to do something. Okay. Right, and then the other one is this one, which is okay. So image from a commercial. It's based on American used car. What's this one? It's trying to think. Sally. Okay, that is going. And Catspore is also going. Cool, good stuff. All right, 11 people here. Just not very many, but that's okay. Having an interesting time. I asked the question, which is the more scary franchise? With 39 votes, Alien wins with 87%. Let me ask another interesting question. So everyone, there's 11 of you here, right? 13 of you here. Everyone vote. I want to know. I want to know. Okay. Which do you find more scary? Door? Oh, Typically. And what's another type of horror? Oh, it's gruesome. It's really gruesome. Gruesome. Psycho horror. Oh. No, I guess we'll go with 3. Let you vote. I can't think of a 4th one. They summarize it all so well. Oh, okay. Got cat sport done. Right. Well, okay then. Let me do another of my own while you guys are considering your next. So we want to keep them generating because that makes it interesting. What is a good one that I've got? Oh, I haven't got them anymore. Nah. Okay, that's a very odd one, but that's okay. That's okay. Alright, so well, I mean, I'm looking today. I mean, Stuart's pretty good. Jacket's a good replica. The Shellcraft Bay is great. It doesn't know what it's trying to be, but it does look pretty good. Not O'Brien at all, actually, but Trek uniform, yes. Random gadget is fun, and the Lord's great. Weird. Alright, so you asked for... Oh, don't do that. Okay, so first we have cat spore. Okay, so first we have cat spore, but with data and spot. I mean, yeah, that's kind of creepy and not so fun. Let me read them out because they're good to get direct quotes. Indeed, Neil, indeed. Okay, this was... Oh, no. The TOS episode cat spore, but it's data and spot. Yeah. I'll try the second one, but I don't know what's going to come out of it. Okay. You turn this image. YouTube. Okay, I don't know what the hell that's going to create, but let's find out. Let's find out together. Right, as we said, as I said, PayPal for 2 for 1 and Super Chat for 1. So any great ideas, put them into either, but 2 for 1 as the PayPal helps even more, but everything matters. All right, let's have a look. So you got goodness, bro, that's a complicated sounding one. Let's focus on this for a second. Okay, so we've got... Oh, yeah. I mean, very good data. I didn't put in reference for data, so it got data pretty much flawlessly. The eyes aren't bad at all. The laser's not great, and it's included with TOS branding. But the cat, it knew it was a giant cat. It 100% knew, so I give it all credit for that. I would say that's probably one of the best so far. And then I asked specifically for a shopping channel vibe. Let's look at the small details. I see the Borgified is important, of course. All right. Borgs, honest use bat'leths. We have the best futile of something pre-owned. Fully recalibrated, unbeatable deal. Assimilated Dave. I like the delta on the 2 ladies, kind of Janeway-esque. So it knew Batleths was... I assumed it was going to get a Batleth shape, but it assumed Batleths were swords. Oh, a lot of swords. I'm actually going to use sword place. I wonder how many different designs of actual swords there are there. I mean, the main one's pretty cool, with electronic in between. Oh, and the guy's got something to blood vessels almost. Fully recalibrated or 5 cubes. And it's live apparently. Oh my god, it's live. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? This will be a freebie. I am going to use my other AI program, and I'm going to turn this into a video. Because this was like a very logical... Yes! Okay, let's make this a video. Alright, let's use some credits. I probably shouldn't be using, but that's okay. Right, we want to create a... Oh. Huh? Is that available? Hmm. Huh. Okay, it might be let me use a model I thought I had to pay for. I'm paying for this program, but... Huh. I want this scene to come... God, will it do audio? With audio? Oh, okay. To come alive and have these people trying to sell us used batleths. How many credits is that going to use? I don't know. Let's try using the Gen 4 as well, because that's their version, I believe, of the AI. Oh, that is it. I mean, I thought you had to have a separate... come alive and try and sell us used. 10 seconds. Okay, 3,200 credits. It cost me, oof, like 1,500. Wow, that is... Well, there you go. That was a few bucks. That'd be fun. That's really fun. All right. Brett Dean, $5. Ardra as the devil in Quark's bar with her arm around Morn with a couple of scared Ferengi serving them. Right. Okay, let's get some stuff. Ardra. Gotta get the prep for this. Okay. Ardra. TNG. It was just such a good casting. Just really, really good casting on her. Okay, so that's Ardra. Oh, the hell is this? Oh, Bucky Verge. Yeah, that. Okay. That didn't work, did it? I mean, it did work, but it worked poorly. Okay, so you want Ardra and Quark's bar. I have to find it so it knows. Nope, not that. Q. Nope, not that. Q. Yes. No. Yeah, for V. Oh.
This model is fully...
Well, shit. Boy, classic man, I have got you a present here. Now, I don't think he'll play audio for me, so I'm gonna have to play it for all of you and then watch it myself. So that's a dumb feature, but that's okay. Alright, so this is... This was the... Subtitle? No, I can't do... Okay, so... okay. I don't want to loop. Okay.
This model is fully recalibrated and ready for action. Feel the craftsmanship.
We guarantee the best futile deals in the quadrant. Only 5 cubes today.
Did that play audio? Did that play audio? You tell me.
This model is fully recalibrated and ready for action. Feel the craftsmanship.
We guarantee the best futile deals in the quadrant. Only 5 cubes today.
Okay, I haven't listened to it. I'm gonna watch it now because I didn't. It doesn't let you listen to the same thing. So that was using a paid service to create a video with audio. Oh.
Feel the craft. This model is fully recalibrated and ready for action. Feel the craftsmanship.
We guarantee the best futile deals in the quadrant. Only 5 cubes today.
Oh, that's great.
This model is fully recalibrated and ready for action. Feel the craftsmanship.
We guarantee the best futile deals in the quadrant. Only 5 cubes today.
And one more for you
This
guys.
model is fully recalibrated and ready for action. Feel the craftsmanship.
We guarantee the best futile deals in the quadrant. Only 5 cubes today.
Right, but that cost me a couple of dollars, so hopefully that was worth it. Yeah, wow, okay. Pick your battles with this AI stuff, but boy, okay. That's the fancy one, right? That's the properly fancy video version, which costs every time you use it, which is fine. And I believed it was, I mean, as far as I knew, it was only through the, I believe, Google service for Vivo. But now I guess they've added it through Runway, which is excellent because audio is absolutely mad. This is through their service. Again, I didn't pay for like U credits per month, so I use a portion of my monthly. This is just for classics, such lads. This is not audio. Wow, look at that. And there's 10 seconds, so what would it do? Just play it again. Wow. Wowza. Crazy. Alright, back to Ardra. Fun. Okay, Ardra. Quark's bar is going to be this? No, that. Gosh, also low resolution because of course it was the 90s. Right, we'll do that one. Okay, right, Ardra. Okay, very specific request. And classic, $3. Help pay for the vid because boy had it worth it. Definitely the PayPal though because that lost us like $1.20. So definitely PayPal that, and I'll get half of that for Trekyards for later. But yeah, definitely cool, definitely cool. And that's interesting because I mean, yeah, for me it was all about how art you can use it to help create the short films or whatever. So how would that be useful in that sense? I'm always thinking of things for my short films. I'm gonna do one for Olivia because what a lass. Okay, maybe yes. No, I'm gonna extend this for her because this I think she'll really like. So I'm gonna do it just for her. As a class act, she probably is. So ironically, I have to use one AI to extend another AI to help another AI. That's okay. That's all part of the fun. And boy, if you can figure out what I'm going to try and do, then I'm predictable. So I'm going to take an image that she will want to see, and I'm going to make it generate something with audio, and hopefully I can prompt it to be specific. Maybe. Yeah, that's what I want. Thanks very much. That is what I wanted. Okay. Okay. So this was a couple of these pre-existent ones. This is, and what's it done? Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. So this is the Insurrection, when they are going into the holoship. Let's turn the inside into a graveyard. And made Data horrible looking. It was actually rather cool. And this classic. Tell the audience. No, tell the audience your prompt for this again. Say it in the audience, because I want to. Yeah, well, I do this thing for Olivia because I think it's fun if you say. Okay, so I want to not use that. I want to do that. Okay, want Evo. I want the extended shot, which is going to be here. Okay. Okay. Best check the spelling. Okay, I added an E that I shouldn't have added. Fair enough. And I hope this doesn't take a lot of points, or it probably will. So I've got 3,094. I took 10% of my entire monthly allowance to make one 8-second video for everybody. Jesus. Oh. Oh, I can't do it because I think of the horror aspect. Okay. A okay, well, I refunded it. Let's see if it'll do that now. Okay. All right, back to you. What everyone's saying. All right. So Roston has been given membership by Classic. Good to see you, Roston, and good to see you, Classic. Yes. So Classic for real. Foley being horrified that the chat chose the best Trek characters ever: Borg, Jurati, Raffi, and Kai Wynn. Now, did it know any of that? No, clear not. But oh, I mean, hey, okay, so it got the live stream. Raffi all daffs Borg Jurati for the win. Raffi all day. Trek Jurati. One's kind of Borgified, I suppose. Kai Wynn, maybe the earrings, maybe. Chris, yeah. He's not happy. The fan fiasco. He never stood a chance. That's pretty fun. Archer and okay. Okay, so now okay. Yeah. I need to put the reference image back in for cat spore, which is are. Okay, we've got that is waiting on a new one. Tiny Moopsie, okay, and then oh, okay, cool. All right, so let's see. All right, let's see what Olivia's. Now I'm gonna watch it first this time because I want to know what on earth I'm showing. Okay.
Moopsie! Ma! Wee-hoo! Papa! Moopsie! Ma! Wee-hoo!
Okay, Olivia, are you ready for your favorite thing ever? The brand new Lower Decks. Genius! Some might be argued to say. Others might not.
Moopsie! Ma! Wee-hoo! Papa!
And that was done on a server.
Moopsie! Ma! Wee-hoo! Papa!
Server somewhere. Someone put time and resource into making this.
Moopsie! Ma! Wee-hoo! Papa!
Damn. Damn. That's crazy. That was crazy. Yeah, okay, so you can do... Did not know you could do... That's interesting. How much is the tokens then, the credits? How many? So if it was 300 credits for not a lot. Oh wow, okay. So 300 credits to make 10 seconds. And I can get another 1,000 credits for $10. So it'd be roughly $3 per video. Damn. Shit. I mean, that's fun and all. And I guess if you put, if you put in like 100, you can get a lot. That would burn through so quick. Wow, okay. But it's a fun experiment. And that's all good. Alright, we've got... Okay, we've got Cat's Paw version 2. I like that it didn't need reference to get them. I wonder if things like that old just kind of work better, reference-wise. Damn. It's still got a cat that is not looking happy. And then the second version, so let me know what you guys think. I'll do the next one. Oopsie. Okay, and then resubmit that. Okay. Alright, how is it done? How's it done? Alright. Let's see. So, classic. The Moopsie have just created the latest Star Trek themed brain rot cartoon. Olivia, you're not here anymore? That's for Olivia, but if she's not here, that's kind of hard to see. Oh, damn, Ben. Better than Star Trek Scouts. Yeah. Oh. That's sad. But how did it do for King Archer? I mean, yeah, that's definitely a pretty darn good Enterprise uniform. Darn good Porthos. The cat's actually pretty good. Patch is actually closer than they right to be. Oh yeah, I need to render the next shot. Darn it, I keep feeling. I keep forgetting that I'm trying to multitask. As we let's generate the next thing. Alright, how much did that improve it? Oh yeah, loads. Well, that's good. I'm always doing things, guys. I've always got things I gotta do. I juggle a lot. And hopefully you guys will be here to support my Indiegogo coming soon. Because it's pretty darn soon. And there's going to be some really, really good perks. I'm really excited for people to check them out. Ton of fun stuff. And, you know, if you can super chat here, then you can get a fun perk there, because there is some fun things. A lot of signed stuff, which is awesome. Right. Cat's paw is going. That one is not doing anything. That's fine. We are in the last sort of 25 minutes, guys. So yeah, any final super chats for singular Halloween ideas or PayPal for 2 for 1? That is Enterprise era cat's paw. Oh, fun. Okay. That I quite like. Now, Lower Decks cat's paw. And it did kind of keep the style as well. I'll do the DS9 one in 1 second, because I find it. Alright. That is pretty fun. I mean, hell, that's great. Did it get 10 perfect? No. Did it get a pretty close? Yes, actually. Yes, it actually did. Yeah, what do you guys think of a Lower Decks cat's paw? And Moopsie's still pretty Moopsie. Not perfect, but it's absolutely fine given how ridiculous what we're doing is. Yeah, I like that. That is cool. And it's fun to see a different style for the Lower Decks character. I mean, it's obviously not photo real. But, I mean, yeah, that's pretty great. I like that. Alright, get that rendering. Yeah. That's pretty great. What do you guys think of Enterprise era cat's paw? Do we have Halloween events in the UK? I mean, when I was at university, we did, you know, the Halloween themed things were great. A while ago, though. Yeah, pretty great. I like that. And then for the DS9, which was super specific and actually quite... I mean, I gave it some good reference, but, damn. This is... brighter again, it loves making it dark. And I did submit a picture of Ardra, and it didn't really get that. I did submit Cork's Bar, and it really did get that, so I'm pleased with that. Alright, do I have any other screen caps I can... oh, yeah. Famous Star Trek moments. Let's see if there's any I can pull from... okay, that's quite famous. I like that. That's also pretty famous. I like that. Not high res, but that's okay. Do one on each system. Okay, what do I have to ask it? I have to say... Can you take this image and make it a horror film for it likenesses as much as you need to, but keep the uniforms framing same. Okay. Do that, and then do that one here. Okay. Get those both going. Puff and fresh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's a really good corpse bar. Instantly recognizable. Weird. It's cool, though. Yeah. I mean, good for Engie. I mean, it hasn't got Morn, right? And then the original prompt was... Chief O'Brien gets No. It was Ardra. I did put in Ardra. Oh, Ardra as the devil. Right. There we go, yes. Ardra as the devil in corpse bar with an arm around Morn. With a couple of... Yeah, well, actually, fair enough. Yeah, he doesn't know who Morn is, but that's okay. But I think it's nailed that. And even on the Frankies is like, please take this drink and don't murder us. Please. Please. Yeah. Cool. Yep, final 20 minutes, guys. Are there any more? Please try and finish it. It's helpful it doesn't say why it can't do certain things. That'd be helpful to tell us. But I think that's great. I am pretty happy with that. We've got a second one on the GBT currently running. I wonder what the best one of the day is. Oh, Jesus Christ. Right, well, this is about to be a horror film. This famous moment, right? Lovable. Fantastic. Became, wow, that's, frick. Damn. Yeah. Okay, let me try it with the other picture that Gemini is having a problem with because it's stupid. Quicker as well on the GPT as well. That's crazy. Again, a really good book cover. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Ouch. Ouch much. That might be the best one so far. That really might. Right, so it's messed up so Gemini messed up my consideration. It just made the previous one, well, that was done. You are dumb, sir. You have failed miserably. Okay, fine. Can you create a horror mashup trailer image of the Prometheus franchise and Dune? We'll do it that way round then. We'll just do random shit if you're not gonna play ball. But no, so no one likes that. Does no one said anything about it? How does no one like the image? Nobody? Nobody has any thoughts about it? I thought it was rather cool, personally. But that's just me. That's just me. I'm trying to do one with the live long and prosper scene. That is the next. That is the next idea. Seeing if that works. Yes, keep as close as your guide lines allow. It really is just trying to talk to a child. Like, yes, you say you can't do it, but you can do it. You've done it before. You know you've done more things. So why don't you just be a pal? And make the art. Make the art I've made you, told you to maybe want and make. If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. Kind of vibe. The zombie cook is awesome. Yes, it is, Mikey. It's great. Oh, that's a render. It is great. Okay, let's see. Oh, ooh, geez, okay. Wow, that was a cool image. Okay, okay. You're moving back in my estimations. Oh, the fact they can create text. Right, what have I done there? I've kind of asked for yeah. Let's see. What franchises are there? Oh yes. Okay, so yeah, this is writer glowing switch. Okay, so this I asked was a mashup between the Prometheus franchise and Dune. Was it done? Okay, so first of all, great composition, great use of colors. Prometheus, I was expecting an engineer, not an alien, but that's okay. For some reason, it's got a Mass Effect helmet on its back. I don't know what the ring is. I guess a ring could be the ship. And there's a kind of the worm snugs at the back. I mean, the alien itself is pretty cool. Although I don't appreciate if it's trying to be all one worm. And xenomorph shapes that are look like the same render 3 times in the back, in the mid round. And then people at the front who are clearly ill-equipped. But the lighting is great. The vibe is cool. It's got blue Freminize. It's cool, even if it's absolute nonsense. I mean, great soundtrack cover. That kind of makes one make something similar, just, you know, with more sense. Oh god, okay. Wow, okay. So I had to finagle this one, but this is the famous Star Trek 2 scene from 2 different horror perspectives. One, as you can see on the left, was so bloody dark. So I asked for it to modify it to give a character eyes that would light the scene. So there you go. 2 versions of a quote-unquote horror of this famous iconic moment. Ugh, there's yeah. That's creepy. That's creepy. Is there anything else? Hmm. Should. Hmm. Sweet. And then this was. I don't think that worked particularly well. I mean, it worked some, but do one more. Unless you guys have one more suggestions, we'll look at one more for the end. Would be great. One that you think will be, will look good. Oh yes. Okay. Pretty creepy. Pretty creepy. So I asked for a. I quite like mashups, you know, give it more freedom. This is mashup. As you can see, we can Galaxy Quest and Terminator. Fight for your fans, fight for your lives. Not bad. I mean, the iconography of the Terminator is fantastic, but there is a lot of reference to that, which makes sense. It did sort of understand the uniforms are bright, but that is not the cast at all. Very Star Wars weapons. I mean, you wouldn't know it's Galaxy Quest if he didn't tell you. And I don't know what the thing on the back is trying to be on the left. I mean, it's kind of almost like a Battlestar Galactica Viper top bit, but not. Great Terminator. It loves the two-tone colours. Kind of destruction slash beauty of the two. Oh, hello. Alright, this is much better. This is... I mean, it must just have the license reference to be able to do this easier. Wow, okay. You'll never guess what this is, and by never guess I mean I guess instantly. Why is it not loading? Oh, I have to prefer it first. Yes, yes. Give me the image. Cool, thanks. I mean, this is really impressive, actually. That's pretty fantastic. Uh, okay. Alright, got another 5 minutes guide. Oh yeah, I see, Stuart, I was hoping somebody would say a really good Stuart something. I guess Olivia did, and I didn't put it on, but it was okay. So I could have a version of you in that was AI made. That was an idea I had. This is the closest that we got, which was it refused just to copy your face. There you go. There's a zombified foliage. I did. That was a plan. I just forgot. But yeah, Chucky meets Dune. That's real good. That's real good. No, that's really impressive. I mean, wonderful detail. Jeez. Oh, I wonder if have they made one of his eyes blue like the? Okay, no. So he always has two. He always has blue eyes, but it's made one yellow. Hmm. Yeah, pretty successful. Pretty successful. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Is there any more before the end? Now's your last call for final images or not. Got 2 more on my end, and if there's no more people suggestions, that'll be it. We've got Doctor Who, I said specifically Tennant and Lynch's Dune. I suppose that is reasonably good Lynch Dune bugs, but I don't know what the creature's trying to be. I mean, I'm not sure what Tennant's do. Oh, I'm not sure what Tennant's doing, but you know, still good considering. But it's gone more artsy fartsy again, not as real. But this was the last one, which was Terminator meets Resident Evil, specifically Liquid Metal. Boy, it is it's made what's the name? Robert Patrick, real built. It's like a fun hybrid version. But I recognize the Resident Evil vibe of the 2 characters, so they did a good job there. And the infected are far more than just zombies, they're gross. Resident Evil Liquid Judgment. Your nightmare has just evolved. There's no cure for this metal virus. Goodness! That'd be a fun game. That'd be a fun game. Resident Evil characters fighting the Resident Evil Umbrella Plague. And there's Liquid T-1000s. Oof. Goodness. Right. Darn. Cool. Well, there you go, guys. That was Haloween AI. With a couple of pretty fun ones, I will say. I think that's got to be up there. I think that's also rather... I'm just a sucker for crossovers anyway. Especially considering what it takes to make them, and we can just sort of make them now. I mean, that's obviously got to win some points for the silliness we had with it. That's obviously pretty great. I do think that's actually quite good. I rather think my this one's rather good as well. And I do think with the bar, that one is rather fun. There you go. Which one is your favorite, guys? Out of my favorites, out of this live. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So pick 1 or 7. Let us know. We'll close out on that. Yeah, I've closed the AI program. So yeah, let us know. Which is your favorite? 1 to 7. Vote now as we start to close out. Let me know. 1 to 7 is your favorite. Let me know. And the poll results are, with 14 votes, which do you find more scary? The possible answers were graphic, gruesome gore, psychological horror, or slasher creatures. And the undisputed winner of that is the psychological horror with 64%, and slasher 29%, and gore only 7%. Basically one person. Damn. Alright, yeah, vote now, guys. Which is your favourite out of these 7? I'll go for another 2 minutes. Yeah. Curious to see what you guys think on your favourite. But thanks for all the super chats and suggestions as always. We do these for you, with you, and because of you. They support the channel and let us keep doing other fun stuff. And of course, stay tuned in, eyes to the ground for my Indiegogo, which will be launching hopefully next week. He says if it needs 7 days. Well, it can't be next week if it's 7 days, can it? Darn it! Well, hopefully very, very soon. and that'll be hopefully really fun with loads of great perks and such. Really worked hard to make that pretty darn special with fun things to get. Yeah, really worked hard on that. So get a perk, support the fan films, and look forward to more cool things as we have many more cool things we'd like to do, but very much only with you guys' support in this equation. So any votes? Number 3. Yes, well, classic. That's fair. If no one else is going to vote, then that means the winner is the single vote. So classic wins the vote for the best AI for live. Number 3. Oh, and Dan, so 3, 5, 7, and 8. 3, 5, 7, 8. Oh. Dan's 8, 7. Well, yes, thank you guys. Enjoy tomorrow's video on Things and Bobs. Happy Halloween to everybody. Thanks. Oh, I know, Dan. Dan doubles down on 3 as well. Haha. There you go, classic. There you go. All right, see you guys next week for Things and Bobs into November. Until then, though, here's Kevin. Oh, I mean, it's just me. Oh. And I'm Planet Commons. So have a